Hello everybody, I am Dr. Sudbi Rathore. In this particular video session, I am discussing about the basic terminology of a research. So let's start with the very first terminology called problem statement. Problem statement means simply say the title of your research. For an example, a study on a role of certified financial planner for financial literacy among the investors in Saurashtra region. So this is called a title of any of the particular thesis. And in this research, we can say the title is called the problem statement. Now come to the second one, research question. Here, after the identification of the title or a problem statement, researcher makes some list of questions related to the research. After making the question with the help of Google Forms, they send that particular questions to the respondent with the help of Google Form link. Now come to the third one, that is hypothesis. Hypothesis means simply say the assumptions regarding your research. There is basically two types of hypothesis that any of the researcher will use. One is alternate hypothesis and second would be the null hypothesis. Null hypothesis says the positivity of a particular title and alternate hypothesis say the negativity of a particular title, that is H0 and H1 respectively. Now, next would be the research objective. Research objective means 4 to 5 basic goals or a specific goals related to the particular research is called research objective. Now come to the variables. There are basically two types of variable is available. First is independent variable and second would be the dependent variable. Independent variable means the variable which is controlled by the researcher only. That is called independent variable. And dependent variable means the respondent can change the particular variable for the particular outcome. It is called the dependent variable. Let's take an example of independent variable. For an example, age, gender, these are the independent variable. And if we're talking about dependent variable, then job profile, income from a particular job profile, etc., are the dependent variables. So it is all about independent variable and dependent variable. Now come to the next term called population. Population means the whole data which is related with the research is called population. For an example, if I'm talking about the financial literacy among the investors of Saurashtra region, so that is my population. But if I'm talking about the financial literacy of women, then it is not a kind of population, it is called a sample. So sample is simply called a part of the population that I need for my research. Now the next would be data landscape. Data landscape means choosing the right data collection method for the research. There are basically two types of data collection method. First is primary and the second would be the secondary. Primary data, which is the particular data driven technique used by the researcher for the very first time to collect the data. That is called primary data technique. Second would be the secondary data technique. In this particular technique, for your research, you are using some of the articles, some of the newspaper cuttings, some of the magazines, as in your LR, literature review, then it is called the secondary data collection technique. So these are the particular two types of data collection method for your research. Now, next segment would be crafting your blueprint. In that, first one would be research design. Here you are decide the types of research that we already discussed in my previous videos. The types of research are experimental research, descriptive research, then exploratory research, etc. You have to decide any of the type of the research at the same time for taking or taking the data of the research. Second would be methodology. Here, you have to decide rather your data would be qualitative or the data would be quantitative. Qualitative data represents the quality of a particular research that you are going through it. Yani, it is discussing about the meaning of a research that is called qualitative. And second would be quantitative. It is based on the collections or we can say a collective particular research data that is called the quantitative research technique. Now come to the next one would be literature review. Review is simply the surveys that is done by the other researcher is in form of research article, research publication, research particular cutting of the newspapers. These are the LR for a particular research method technique. Now, next would be data collection strategies. How you are collecting your data for the research. So, the first technique would be survey or a questionnaire. Questionnaire that is a list of questions that researcher make for the further research with the help of Google Forms. Second would be interview or a focus groups. Some of the title which is only useful for taking the personal focus group interview. So, any of the researcher will visit a particular respondent's place and make some list of questions for asking for the particular interview. Then it is related with the interview and focus group. And third, observation and experiments. Some of the research had have been done with the help of only the observation method. You go to the particular place as a researcher, you observe a particular situations and you will identify some of the takeaways. That is called the observation. And last would be experiment. Experiment means if you are taking the laboratory test of a particular samples, then it is called the experimental techniques. But as a commerce student, if you are doing the demonstration of a particular research, then it is also considered as an experiment. Otherwise, experimental technique will be used by the science students only.